We are Nigel and Sue, and we're travelling around Australia in our self-converted 4x4 Sprinter van. We are passionate about exploring the outdoors and being in nature. We hope to inspire you to get outside and explore your world. In this episode, we visit Katherine Gorge, swim in Edith Falls, see hundreds of butterflies in the Butterfly Gorge, and much more in Nitmiluk National Park. Subscribe to our channel and join us as we visit the highlights and hidden gems of this amazing country.
Susie's doing morning exercises. My little duty this morning, making roasty potatoes ground up, ready to go in the pan.
Great job on the rosti, Nige. Look at that, rosti and beans. This is the lovely free camp where we stayed last night. They have bins, camp tables, and lots of flies. I've come to this town called Pine Creek, which is a bit of a blink and you'll miss it town. And I've come to their local laundromat to do a load of washing. Well, I wanted to do 2 loads, but I don't even know what that is. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 washing machines with 3 of them out of order. So I'm hoping this one's going to work. Let's check it doesn't have an out of order sign on it. It appears to be okay. Fingers crossed. So I've put my $5 in, selected, crossing my fingers. It appears to be working. No idea how long it's going to take, but I'll leave it be and come back in half an hour or so. So we're staying tonight at another beautiful free camp, and check the light. So sun has just set. We are just near Edith Falls. This place is full, and people are still arriving at this free camp. It's a really cool little free camp though. Looks really nice. Hopefully we have a nice, relatively peaceful night here, and there's not too many mozzies. Good morning, friends. As usual, we're not leaving very early. It's 9:10. We don't have very far to go this morning. We are heading to Edith Falls in Nitmiluk, Katherine Gorge National Park. Tonight we're actually staying in the national park, and then the next couple of nights we'll probably stay at the free camp again. So I'm not actually sure how far in the drive is. I think it's like less than 10 kilometres or something. So we can see here on the map where we're going to be heading today. So we're currently here. Campground is here where we'll be camping tonight. So from here we're walking up to the upper pool, and then we're going to loop back around to the Bemang lookout and back down the loop to the lower pool. There's quite a few other people on the trail this morning. It is a Saturday, and the trail starts off with a 500-metre climb up fairly rough steps. Now we're heading down the path to this amazing looking waterhole, and the cool thing is, although there's a lot of people there, it's quite a big waterhole, so I think there's going to be plenty of room for everybody.
Right. Dragonfly. We've just heard a little girl there that there's some weird wiggly things in the pool up here, but it's really good, she was saying. Really good.
Now, about those weird wiggly things. Turns out they live on the wall of this waterfall and got all over me. Unfortunately, we had a problem with the GoPro and didn't capture it on film.
Would you pull your pants up, woman?
Look, there's another one. They are all over me.
Well, I can't see anymore. No, there's nothing there, nothing there. Let me have a look down here. No.
So we've had our swim. We went up to the pools on top of the waterfall and I got attacked, severely attacked by these horrible little wiggly things. They were small, but there was hundreds of them all over me and it was like traumatizing. Nigel, the whole time, all he did was laugh at me. So we've left the upper pool and walked across the rocks, and there's so many water holes here. Even though there's quite a lot of people, it's not crowded at all. Now we're going to continue up these rocks and complete the loop. We've just come to the top of this little climb and there's an amazing view out over this pool.
Looks like it's one of a pool that they don't want you swimming in.
This is the Bamang lookout and we look back over both of the waterfalls there. And to the indigenous people, Bamang is the name for the frill-necked lizard, and they believe that that spirit ancestor created the gorge here and the rivers. You can really see this green line of the river where it's flowing through this really dry environment. So we're walking down it's kind of like a cliff face on switchbacks now. It's very exposed. So we're in full sun. It's about 1 o'clock. It's very hot. And you can really tell we're getting back now to the river area, not only because we can see the greenery, but we can hear the birds. We stayed last night here in the National Park campsite. We're just packing up camp now. There's quite a bit of space in between the campsites and there's some nice green grass here, which is a bit of a change. It's not as peaceful as we would have liked, thanks to screaming kids, but anyway, that's life. So we spent the one night here. We're going to go back up to the upper pools this morning for another swim because it was so beautiful there. And then we're going to head out to the free camp and stay there tonight. We're just having breakfast in the van, getting ready to pack up and go on another walk. We're sitting inside because, well, you can probably tell from Nigel's hat, the flies are ferocious.
Savage, I tell you. Savage.
I just did a yoga session and, yeah, not good. I got attacked, so we'll go outside and show you what they're like out there.
Yeah, well, maybe the flies are a bit camera shy, but not as ferocious as they were half an hour ago, but...
Maybe it's gotten a bit hot for them.
They're still around.
Oh, they're buzzing around your hat.
Yeah, they like my head. Getting in your ears, getting up your nose, in your mouth. They're the ear, nose and throat flies.
We've made a last minute decision.
As you do.
Even though we're leaving quite late, we're going to walk up to the long hole pool today. So we were just coming back to do the upper pool again.
Which we probably still will, right? We'll see how we go.
We'll see how we go.
It's a nice breeze today, so it doesn't seem to be as hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here. Figure we don't have much food, or sort of like no food. That's alright.
We've got jelly snakes.
Yeah.
This is obviously the long waterhole. There is a little waterfall just a little bit further on, so we're just going to walk up and check that out.
I wonder if there's wiggly things in there.
Probably. Nigel's reporting that looks really nice up ahead. Sandy beach. So maybe we will have a swim here. Oh, this is beautiful.
So we're just gearing up here, about to go for a first dip in the long pool. Which be, yeah, that's right, long hole pool. And this looks nice. Only two other people here. Here we go. Watch out for little wiggly things. There's he go. Oh, how nice.
We decided to swim over and sit under the waterfall. I asked Nigel to check the wall for wiggly things, and sure enough,
more wiggly things.
so it turns out there is more of these gross wiggly things here. They live on the wall. We were over there, and as soon as I saw them on Nigel's hand, I hightailed it out of there. But I've just sent Nigel back with the GoPro because we didn't get them on film yesterday. He's really taking one for the team now. He's gone over there with the GoPro so he can get the wiggly things on his hand and show them on camera. God love him.
So gross. Took one for the team. Oh god.
So we've had a beautiful swim in the long hole pool. Been attacked by the wiggly things again. We're just going for a little bit further up the path to see if we can get a nice view down the waterfall. So we've come back down the same way that we came up. So rather than doing the loop walk today, we've just come back down. So it's a much quicker walk, but it is quite steep down these stairs. So again, a bit tough on the old knees.
Welcome back to the van.
Good morning, friends. This morning we did get up really early. We had a 5:30 alarm and we've driven from our free camp to the main part of Nitmiluk National Park at Katherine Gorge. So it's just gone 7 a.m. The sun has just come up. We're making a quick breakfast and then we're going to hit the trails.
All ready to go?
We had visited Katherine Gorge last year, but it was late September and already too hot to do any of the long hikes. So instead we enjoyed seeing the gorge from the water on a canoeing trip, which was an absolute highlight. This time we were really looking forward to seeing the gorge from above. We chose to do a loop hike, which took us up to the top of the gorge to see a couple of lookouts and into the amazing Butterfly Gorge. I don't think the arrow's pointing that direction, Nige.
Awesome.
Shooting star.
Well, that butterfly experience was truly magical. We saw so many butterflies and were able to walk in and amongst them. It was very peaceful and yeah, just really beautiful experience. And just like that, we come out of Butterfly Gorge into the main part of Katherine Gorge. When we got to the water, Nigel decided to have a swim. A couple of weeks after we were here, we heard that this section has been closed to swimming as there was a suspected saltwater crocodile sighting here. After we'd cooled off, we headed back up the gorge. So now we're heading back out of the gorge.
So we've been legging it well and truly worth it for what we witnessed down in the gorge.
We've got a very welcome cool breeze as we walk up here to the top of the escarpment.
You reckon, Sue?
Okay, so this is Jeddah's Rock. Looking out along the gorge, it looks absolutely amazing from up here. Now we're pretty much walking along the top of the escarpment. So just down to our right here is the gorge. Habitat's really interesting here. It's very bushy, but there's a few palm trees. And finally, we're going downhill. We've gotten to the last lookout, which is the Burrawai lookout. Just in time to see the little boat coming along. At the Burrawai lookout, there is an info board telling the Dreamtime creation story of the Nitmiluk Katherine Gorge. We love the creation stories. It's so cool that they put these things to explain the creation stories. And now we go down the steps, many steps. We've come down the stairs and now we're walking along this rather sandy path and we're right along the river. And just like that, we're back at the van. How many hours, Nige?
7.5 hours. We've been on the go. Not bad for a couple of almost 60-year-olds.
Well, speak for yourself, mate.
Mid-50s.
After that long, hot hike, it was such a relief to go and soak in the hot springs, which are right in the centre of the town of Katherine. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Please drop us a comment and let us know what you would do if you were attacked by the wiggly things. Join us next time as we say farewell to the Northern Territory and head into the country's largest state, Western Australia. Thanks for watching and see you next time.